So you can invest little bits of money in shares, but what you do is the way you trade. So you trade off patterns and trends. That's the way
Correct.
you do your day trading. Can you explain to me a bit more around what's pattern and trend trading? I get it,
Yep.
but a lot of listeners out there wouldn't.
Yeah, okay, for sure. So as you said, trend trading, pattern trading, they can work together as well. It's not like they're different. You can find patterns in trends, but let's just define a trend. So a trend is, and depending on the time frame you're looking at, is a series of higher highs and higher lows in a bullish market, and lower lows and lower highs in a bearish market.
Is that over like weekly, yearly?
Yep. So if we're looking, let's look at a daily chart.
Yep.
And a daily chart would be every bar on a daily chart represents one day. It may be a month worth of higher highs and higher lows could define a trend. There's definitions of how to define a trend. I just visually see higher highs and higher lows over a period of time, and I'll respect to the time frame, and that's a trend.
So
right?
I'd call that volatility. So the more it goes up and the more it goes down is essentially the market going up and down, or that share price going up and down. Yep.
Correct.
Okay. Yep.
But higher highs and higher lows. So we're creating higher troughs and higher peaks. So that would be a trend.
Yep.
Right? Versus for a bear. So, and then there's pattern trading, which it could be, and there's a lot of good books on patterns. So, it could be wedges or flags, head and shoulders reversals, which is, you find them at the top of trends, and then inverted head and shoulders at the bottom of trends, which, signifies a trend change, or trend lines and whatnot. There's a lot of different ways to trade a pattern. So you can find a pattern in a trend. You may have a higher highs, higher lows, where you get a slight pullback, which presents some sort of continuation flag pattern for more upside. You may want to take a break where it breaks out with volume, and you may want to take that. That's what a trend or a pattern trade is. Right. Now, the patterns that I trade are a little bit different to those. They're just ones that I found over time from, as I said, I used to put a lot of time into this. So I would pull up thousands of charts and draw every single picture I could find on a chart, and then put that on an Excel spreadsheet and get all the data points of that, and then find different highs and lows and find an edge. And that's how you find edge, is when you find patterns in a chart that present more times than not, or if they present 50 or 60% of the time and they're winning trades, that's an edge.
Yep.
So I would look for that. And again, look at different markets, foreign exchange versus equities. We're looking at equities. I would trend trade that one, where if things are breaking new highs and breaking new lows, let's say it's breaking new highs, I might want to take positions to appreciate greater in price, because we're breaking highs. It's a bullish signal.
So let's just on that. So the way you trade Aussie equities. So let's say they might break a high, and what that means is they might break a certain share price they've never been to before. Stock that trades normally trades at $15, and all of a sudden it gets to $20, and that would be breaking a high.
Yeah. So let's say historically the high price was $15, and it ticked past 1502. Let's say 3 months later, and it presented some sort of consolidation. As I said, a continuation pattern or a flag. It could break and create another new high, which could be, it could be $16 or $17. It could be a multiple of what's happened in the past. It could be 100% multiple of its last range, or if that sort of makes sense. So that would be trend trading.
Yep.
So that'd be a trend trade. It'd be like a dip. So let's say, you'd buy it at a drop. Let's say you drew a trend line, or it was sitting on some sort of 50 period moving average. You just buy it, right? And you swing that up because you're in a bullish market. Or this is classified as a bullish market.
Yeah.
Pattern trading a little bit different for foreign exchange. As I said, it's range bound. So you're finding patterns in different ranges or extremes. You might, as I said, Australian dollar might hit 71 cents. That's the extreme of the month. It might be the high of the month. I'm not going to go long to break that high. I'm actually going to look for a reversal there.
All right, so this is with your Forex trading.
Yeah, this is a little bit different. Yeah. So
would you say that with Forex trading, the pattern and trend trading is a lot easier to adapt to foreign exchange?
Look, as I said before,
in it?
No, look, as I said before, the stock market is like we're naturally built to see green and things go up. We like things to go up in value.
I do.
So naturally, where, because we're built that way, when something's trading at a premium or selling at a point of value, sorry, not a premium, at a point of value, we say, oh my God, this is half price. So we buy it.
Yep.
It could be a share, it could be like a car.
Mm-hmm.
Shares are the same way. If BHP was trading at $30 and now it's trading at $15 like it was a few years ago, you don't really, a lot of people don't even really care about the fundamentals. They're like, oh my God, BHP is $15. It's half price.
That's right.
So they buy.
Yep.
Foreign exchange, if the Australian dollar is 70 cents and then now it drops to 68 cents, no one's saying, oh, geez, that's value, because that doesn't mean anything. That could keep on going to 65, 64, 63, depending on the economy's going.
Mm-hmm.
So there are different ways to trade those different markets, if that makes sense. You need to adapt to both of them in a different way.